The following program may contain language of an adult nature. Listener discretion is advised.
Views and opinions expressed on the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of alltalkradio.net.
We are anonymous. And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. My boy Maxwell Silverhammer and my bottom bitch jerk man will set you straight with some good old true shit and none of that shit that irks me. Hey Maxie baby, I still got them videos. You fill my cereal port perfectly. Bitch.
Ah, yes! Finally kicked those fuckers off the air.
It's about goddamn time. I got sick of those fucks.
Yeah, that G.J. Jerkman and Maxwell Silverhammer with all their goddamn anti-corporate
You know what? Just be happy. We're gonna go celebrate right now. I think we should go do some golf and butt fuck one another.
Oh, that's the greatest. I'm ready. Hold on. Go get in the car here.
Get the hell away the other side. Another side. There you go.
There we go.
All right.
This is a great day.
I'm gonna start it up now. You ready?
These bastards.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Bora Bora, here we go.
It's the STIM Radio Show.
Maxwell Silverhammer, G.J. Jerkman, Cruise Control, and G Motor. Do you smell fire? I think somebody lit a cigarette. No, it's the hottest radio show on the internet. So keep it locked here from 7 to 9, cause the STIM Radio fam, they ahead of their time. And now it's lesson 1, man, this is lesson 2. No format because they keep it fresh and new. And this is what I call HQ. A win for you, a musical genius, man. They can't paint it like a face is, but if the content is making you sick, take some Dayquil. And if you think that the jocks sound quirky, allow me to introduce you to the shit that irks me.
Welcome to the STIM Radio Show, where the man behind the mic brought his twin brother tonight, Mac Metro. Here's Maxwell Silverhammer.
Well, bitches, welcome to Shit That Fucking Irks Me. I am Maxwell Silverhammer.
And I am Mac Metro.
And behind the board, we got
G.J. Jerkman.
Yes, and on the phone, we got Sebo, the ball head nut. What's going on, man?
What's cracking?
What's happening? What's cracking?
Man, it took a long time to get this interview together, man. But, you know, hey, and I want to tell you, they moved the station over the weekend, and this is the first interview we've done in this station, and you are that first interview. So I'm honored, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Man, so when you first came out, man, you were on Sick with it, weren't you?
No, we was thinking about going over there, man, and then, you know, we got the game and we had the money, so we was like, man, we gonna do our own thing.
Oh, okay. So that's where you got with AWOL.
AWOL, yeah.
Okay. I don't know why. I guess because Sam Boston had done a lot of the beats on Gas Chamber, right? A lot of those kind of mobbed out
Sam
beats.
Boston and Mike Mosley.
Right. Yeah, that's
Did the whole record.
It's a great album too, man.
No features, just me.
Straight Boloke, man, for the whole album. And then you hooked up with those dudes Dual Committee on the Autopsy, man. That was actually an interesting you guys, one of them's dead, I heard, man.
Huh?
One of them's dead, I heard, from the Dual Committee.
Nah, unless he just died. I ain't heard nothing about it.
Huh. Okay, man, I may have the wrong information or something, but I thought one of those dudes died. Somebody had told me.
Nah.
Man. So yeah, man, that's so what happened with Solar Music Group, man? Because I know that was like the beginning of your career, and there was some shit that went down.
I don't know, man. You know, Solar Music Group was pretty much the game, you know what I mean, provider right there, man, you know. And once we dropped Gas Chamber and Autopsy, we went on and, you know, started doing our own thing, man, and we got our own distribution, and you know what I mean?
Right.
But I think they still out there. I think St. Charles still out there. I don't know what he's doing. I ain't talked to him in a long time, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, I know you took a shot at on One Life to Live. I remember you said old preachers ain't nothing but fakes. The homie said I should have had your throat slit. So,
we go hard, we go in.
Hey man, it's about your money, obviously. So they didn't pay you. Basically, they kind of fucked you guys a little bit, huh?
They tried to, I guess. Everybody try to get over it. You know what I mean? Think you don't know what's going on.
Right. Yeah. Well, being young in the game, I'm sure it was probably difficult, man. What was your mindset like back then, man?
Whew. My mindset, I was like criminally active. You know what I mean? I was like, activated, like, you know what I mean? Robot for the crime. So it was just whatever.
Man. So you were banging hard and getting in trouble, and so a lot of the music was true then at that point. A lot of that music was true then. Was some real shit.
Oh yeah. That's why they love it.
Man.
That's why they love it. You know what I'm saying? That's why California stood up so tall for me, because they was witness.
Right. Well, there was some, trying to remember. You had, it was one particular cat. Who was it? I'm thinking of the Criminals. Never mind. I'll get to that later. The Criminals Project. But no, man, with the whole banging thing and all that type of stuff, which is interesting too, because obviously, you got a good mom, man. Where she's actually, shout out to Therian. That's the correct name, right? I'm pronouncing that right?
Yes. Yeah, so, that's mom's right there. Yeah.
Shout out to Therian, man. She orchestrated this whole interview, really. And, man, I mean, so you've got a good mom, but I'm sure a lot of the people you were banging with, man, didn't even have families, right?
Yeah, a lot of them didn't, you know how it go. You know what I'm saying? Just wild, no parents, just the streets raising them, you know what I mean?
Right. Man.
To make it so.
I want to get in a couple questions. So what's up, Bo? I just want to say I'm from the Bay. I was born and raised in Oakland and, Alameda, the whole Bay Area. So, I was raised with that E40, Richie Rich, Sebo, Drew Down, Loonies, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm from that area.
Yes,
and I want to get a little bit into, the bang. It's really a different culture, if you know what I'm saying. L.A., you got more of the gang banging. And in Bay, you got more, pimping and drugs and flossing and, how many cars you got. Sacramento, was it a little bit of both, or was it more just gang banging in general, just, coming from, from Sac?
Well, pretty much it was both going on, you know what I mean? It was some, people really having some big money out there. But when I was coming up, it was just, we was young, we was young and poor, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, the gangs is where, where our pillow was for the, the young kids running the streets, with really nothing to do. You know what I mean? So that was pretty much like our parents right there. Even though I had my parents, but I was in the streets so heavy and going to juvenile and, being locked up a lot. So that's where it was for me, man. You know what I mean?
Wow. Man. Well, what about Cue Ball? That's your cousin, right?
Your phone breaking up. What you say?
Cue Ball. That's your cousin, right? That got killed?
That's my homeboy. We like cousins. We got the same last name, Crip. But you know what I mean? We just, that's my homeboy.
Oh, wow. So, and then he unfortunately,
the same neighborhood.
And he was killed during a video shoot?
Yeah.
Man, what happened?
Well, I got I got some brothers and stuff, and they come from the other side. You know what I mean? The red side.
Park, area, right?
Meadowview.
Okay.
So when I had my first video shoot, you know what I mean? We all pretty much stayed in the same area. The gardens. So when I had my first video shoot, both sides, everybody came out. And, it's been previously wars and, man, that shit just went bad that day. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Man, that's
no.
Wow. That's got to be difficult, man.
Big shootout.
Ugh.
It is, man. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's life, man. We live this life, and, you know, whatever comes with it, comes with it. You know?
Also, I want to say, what got you into rapping? Who was your major influence growing up? And what was your first like breakthrough? Obviously with AWOL and everything, but what was your first breakthrough, and what inspired you to, you know, start rapping?
Well, really, I was, you know, I used to listen to Blowfly, Grandmaster Flash, and Sugar Hill Gang, and all them back in the days, you know, as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I always, you know what I mean. My mom was a poem writer.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So just seeing her write, and then, you know, me having that vibe in me, I started writing and, you know, doing my rap stuff at the little junior high schools and high schools and stuff. You know what I mean? But what really, really made me want to cut a record is I was in CYA, and I had this one partner from the Bay. He was from West Oakland.
Oh wow!
And he handed me this tape. He was like, "These are my partners right here." And the name of the tape was the 415.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Ricky Rich, you know, DJ Durrell, and you know what I mean, D-Loc and them. So I was like, man, these cats, you know what I mean? It was like that. And he was like, yeah. I'm like, man. But everybody had already been telling me, man, you need to make a record. You need to go out there and cut a record, you know what I mean? You dope, you know what I mean? So once he showed me that, I was like, yeah, that's what I'm doing, man. I'm gonna make me a tape, you know what I mean? And then when I came out of YA and hooked up with my homeboy, and his first blood cousin was E40 in the clip. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, I went down to Vallejo and, you know, got in the studio and, man, started making that music, man.
Oh.
And what year is this? 90, 91, 92?
92, yeah.
Man.
Yeah, you know. And then, you know, Brother Lynch had some records out before me, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, they was doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? And I had went in the, you know, studio with them a few times before I came out, you know what I mean? So it was just in me, man, you know what I mean?
Wow.
And we had the money and everything, and we just went and did it, you know?
So your Gas Chamber album was pretty much recorded in Vallejo, huh?
Yes.
Man. So
Vallejo.
So then, now who was the dude from? Was the guy that you met when you were locked up? Was he in 415? Or was this just a guy?
No,
who knew
he wasn't. But he was a rapper. He was a rapper that we used to rap together. Like, you know, he used to rap. I used to rap. We used to be in the bathroom beating on the wall and stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he was real nice. And he was talking about he was gonna go out and cut a record with these dudes. You know, the 415 and all them, DJ Durrell and them. You know, so I was like, yeah, that's what's up. And when I got out, I went looking for that dude. You know what I'm saying?
you ever find him?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, I did. I found him, man, before I cut a record. I let him. I was recording a record and everything, you know what I mean? And he was like, yeah, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? And then he the one hooked me up with DJ Durrell.
Oh, wow. So he wasn't into the group. He didn't want to do a group project or anything, huh?
Nah, I was trying to cut me my own record. You know, Ice Cube and them was doing their thing with the WA. You know, I wanted to, you know, bring some of the street shit to them.
Right. Well, man, you know, a lot of people do, speaking of Cube, a lot of people do compare you to Cube. And personally, man, I think you're in your own lane. You really don't sound too much like Cube.
Yeah, I'm saying, I would say, a lot of people tell me that, man, you know what I mean, that I sounded like Cube and, you know what I mean? But we was just on some street shit, you know what I mean? We was on the gang shit, the shit that everybody was doing in the hood.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you know, they just put me in that box with him.
Man,
it wasn't too many gangster rappers though, you know what I mean? Like really gang banging in they shit and talking about the gang life.
True.
You know?
Well, even, yeah, you're right. Like NWA, they came out rapping gangster shit, but they never did claim a set on an album where you did.
Right. You know? They was just like some wild street nigga type rap, you know what I mean? Like talk fuck the police and all that, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I was just coming out and rapping about my neighborhood and what we was doing in the hood, you know what I mean? And, you know, representing, you know, my neighborhood. So that's how that folded out.
Oh, the one line sticks in my mind is straight 29th Street banger, tag teaming with the foe in the gas chamber. So,
yeah, you know. Yes, sir. The 29th Street, 24th Street, that's all in the same neighborhood of my neighborhood, you know what I mean? The Garden Block, you know what I mean? So, you know, That was our little clique.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, Mac Metro, do you want to attack this one or should I?
What's up?
I was going to ask about the whole little thing with you and Lynch, man. I mean, there's this like perceived beef between the two of you. Is that real or is that just made up?
Nah, we had our little differences, you know, because Cue Ball was Lynch's cousin. You feel me?
Okay.
And, you know, I ain't going to go into it, but we had our differences, and, you know, we squashed all that, and, you know, we cool right now, you know.
I just think over the years, as you look at people that have, you know, diss everybody, of course, you know, the 8 and the Quick beef, what can I ask other ones I met? You and Bo. It's like you and Lynch, my bad. It just seems like y'all get older, you know what I'm saying? You kind of squash it, and you kind of see what it is, and it's kind of like I said, when you're rapping, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of times, you know, you're feeling what you're feeling, but a lot of it's like peer pressure too. You know, other people from your people, and then you trying to, you know, you're trying to go hard. You're not trying to like, okay, I'm representing my people. So I think over years and stuff, as you grow older, you know, you just watch that stuff and just make it a better thing, because you know things with Pac and Biggie and all that different stuff. It kind of like, you know, put things in perspective. It's like, yeah, you put war, you know, put stuff on wax stuff, but when it comes to people losing their lives, it's a totally different thing.
Right, you know, we you know. We was on one for a minute, and we just came together and made a record and stuff. You know, we did that block movement, and you know, because he's from the Garden Block too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, we squashed all that. You know, bring it together. You know what I'm saying? We from the same neighborhood, so there was no reason for us to be really beefing with each other. You know what I mean? Like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So that album symbolized you guys squashing beef then.
You said what?
That album pretty much symbolized you guys squashing that particular beef.
Right, exactly.
Man, it's just funny listening to it. It was so, for me, man, it just seemed to, I don't know, it was just different. It was almost like somebody took a bunch of Lynch tracks and then a bunch of Sebo tracks and threw them on a CD.
It was something like that. It was something like that, you know.
So it did
we
go
made
down.
it pop, you know what I mean? We made, you know, we made it happen. That's all, you know what I'm saying? And I had, I wound up going to jail.
Okay.
At the time of we starting that album. So once I had a lot of material already recorded, you know what I mean? So we tried to piece it together, you know, send him tracks, he sent me tracks, and you know what I mean? Tried to do it like that, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So it was sort of, it was done in pieces. That would make sense then. Why it may have sounded a little,
you know,
cool.
Yeah.
And well, you know, shit, dude. Do you mind if we play a track from you real quick?
Man, of course. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, man. We're gonna jump into Deadly Game. This is great. We'll talk about this when we come back, man. So hang on with this, and we'll talk to you some more after this.
That's why the one times be trifling. Trying to give a young nigga 35 to life when I ain't even done nothing wrong, officer. I have no info to offer ya. He asked my name, so I came off the brain. Told him I'm John Doe and this is my whole Jane. He said, smart mouth nigga, don't make me do ya. Put my thumbprint in his high-tech computer. My name came back with a warrant for laneness. Now they got me downtown, spread my anus. But I'm like, what the fuck is it now? He said, you rather niggas store, we know where, when and how. It's foul. They got a nigga tow up from the blow up my mom in the courtroom looking like she about to throw up. It's a strong arm robbery. Dropped in the commission at my pre-trial conference. The A had a proposition. He said if I lose a trial, I get the A with the L on top and take the deal. He give me 5 with having most of the charges dropped. Hopped on the deal quicker than flash. It's sad, I admit that, but 2.5 ain't bad. I got get back. They sentenced me to 5. 2 I gotta bring. It's only strike 1 swing, batter swing. It's 187 on the DA, cause they ain't trying to give a young motherfucker no leeway. Yes, y'all. 187 on the whole courtroom, motherfucker all. You better swing, batter swing. Cause once you get your 3rd felony, your 50 years you gotta bring. It's a deadly game of baseball, so when they try to pull you over, shoot him in his face, y'all. Fresh out the pen, unrehabilitated, doing hella good, M-I-P-O hates it. Hates dick, she's a dyke lesbian bitch. Can't wait to violate me for some petty ass shit. I gotta get a job, so I'm filling out applications. Fighting the temptations, the slang nation. Minimum wage, don't get it. $5 an hour, don't cut it. Man, I ain't with it, so fuck it. I went and struck it rich on a dope sack. My homie gave me 2 and told me to bring a float back. Now it's time for me to start having things. I flips me a coupe and painted the candy apple green. It gleams, clear coat sprayed on thickly. Fools out to get me cause my shit is looking sticky. I'm at the club and I can feel them suckers scoping. I'm knowing they plotting on me, but I'm still hoping that they won't try me unless they wanna die. They will be dripping more blood than Mrs. Simpson was. Show enough, ain't no bluff. Here them suckers come. Got me reaching up under the panel to handle the 44 caliber gun. Spun his ass around with one of them fat magnum rounds. Got him on the ground making funny sounds. Oh, I got a problem. Witnesses 10. Positive identification. It's 187 on the DA. Cause they ain't trying to give a young motherfucker no leeway. Yes, yes, y'all. 187 on the whole courtroom, motherfucker more. You better swing, better swing. Cause once you get your third felony, your 50 years you gotta bring. It's a deadly game of baseball. So when they try to pull you over, shoot him in his face, y'all. Swollen the pen, so makes with X-rated. Now I'm on parole 5 years later. The boat loc is ready to have me a ball. Fuck my P.O., I'm going AWOL. And you walk and suck this dick. I'm sick and tired of going through all this bitch-made shit. I got 2 strikes right now as we speak. And Pete, I'm not about to let you motherfuckers do me. A petty with a prior will buy your faith. With Wilson in the office, you get no dates. So I'm putting all my belongings on Greyhound bus number 22. Bound to another state, me and my crew. Unpack my shit, stack my grip. California and Pete Wilson can suck my dick. And if you didn't already know that you couldn't trust his ass, to look how we did polyclass. Used her death and her family's name so he can gain more votes and political fame. It's a shame that I'm the one they say is a monster. Juvenile delinquent, stepping out of sync with, but fuck that. I ain't going out like a punk, that ain't my style. Ripping from his ass crack to his nutsacks now. They wanna kill a nigga like me. I blast 1, I blast 2, that's strike 3. It's 187 on the DA. Cause they ain't trying to give a young motherfucker no leeway. Yes, yes, y'all. 187 on the whole courtroom, motherfucker more. You better swing, better swing. But once you get your third felony, your 50 years you gotta bring. It's a deadly game of baseball. So when they try to pull you over, take them on the chase, y'all.
Deadly game. When they try to pull you over, shoot them in the face, y'all. Man, so Bo, you got in some trouble for that track, didn't you?
Yeah. It was really the whole album, you know what I mean? But that was one of the ones, man, they really came after me for right there, too.
Just kind of funny, man, because how do you think, it's not like Pete Wilson was out checking record stores for SIBO albums. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did he find out you even did a song like that?
Man, what it was is the parole that, you know, when I was on parole, they had special guidelines for me. You know what I mean? Saying that I couldn't promote gang violence or gang violence against law enforcement. So when that album came out, when I came home, you know, everybody was anticipating that album. So that album, they dropped that album at 12 o'clock midnight. And by the time the next morning came, by the time I woke up, they was at my front door. They had already listened to the record. And, you know what I mean? Said, okay, let's go get him.
Wow. So the full album, they heard that. I mean, I don't really see it as overtly, you know what I'm saying? Like promoting, you know, you just spitting gangster shit, man.
Yeah, they wasn't trying to hear that.
Wow.
They heard one verse and it was like, yeah, we gonna take this little homie to jail. We gonna get him.
Yeah, they want to ban a real nigga that rap. They'll let these fake niggas rap though.
Oh, obviously they'll love Jay-Z and Lil Wayne.
But now, I want to talk about that. Talk about fake niggas. You said a couple of years ago, you called out Snoop and Dre for being vultures for using that Tupac hologram. Now I want to know. Well, you know, it seems like, you know, the real people at that time, you know, like I said, got passed away or murdered, or whatever. But what was your intention behind that? What was You know, why'd you say they
All
were
I was
vultures?
saying though, is why not involve the people that Pac love?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do something like that, why not bring the Outlaws on stage? Why not bring some of the people that he really, really fucked with? You know what I'm saying?
Right, Spice One, Richie Rich, and
Because
stuff.
before
Yeah.
Pac passed, he was pretty much going bad on both of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
You know, so it really wasn't no disrespect to them.
Right.
It was just like, make the right moves if you're gonna pull something like that. That's all I was saying.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that's that was that one album he did where he had tracks with Eminem and shit. I think, was it?
Oh, that was the Resurrection album.
Resurrection.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one I'm thinking of.
What is your take on that too as well? Because obviously the Tupac Outlaws album was good, and I figure Until the End of Time was okay, but after that it's just a whole bunch of just crap. What did you? I know obviously what your answer is going to be though, but what was your answer to all that, and what was your feeling when you heard all that crap?
Man, I'm just like, I don't. It is what it is, man. People gonna do what they try to do. I don't know if Dre had a bunch of Pac verses or whatever. Pac did have recorded a bunch of music.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying. I can't. I don't know, man. I wasn't feeling it.
Right.
But hey, it is what it is. Everybody want to rap with Tupac, man. You know what I mean? Everybody, didn't get a chance to, do what they wanted to do at that time when he was on.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is, man.
Right.
Wow.
And let me ask you also about the whole situation. To take me from beginning to end, because I'm a big Pac fan. Just beginning to end of how you got up with Trading War Stories and Ain't Hard to Find. How did that come about? And what was your involvement in that? And how did he get you down there and the studio sessions?
Well, I was called down there to do the video with Pac, to get in that California Love video.
Right.
So Pac, they reached out to me and was like, we want you to come down there and get in this video. You know what I mean? Pac got a lot of love for you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cause like before I even ran into Pac, you know what I mean? It was a summer jam in Seattle. I used to live out there at that time, but when he was out there doing the summer jam, I was in California.
Mm-hmm.
Doing some stuff down there. And one of my partners called me from the summer jam in Seattle, was like, Bo, man, the nigga Pac on stage screaming your name.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
So that's when I first knew that Pac wanted, that he fucked with me. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And then once I went down there for the video shoot, he was like, man, I got to get you on the new record. You know what I mean? Like, you got to get on this record. It's going to be one of the biggest records. You know what I mean?
And it was.
Man.
It was. You know what I mean?
So,
and, man.
So Pac was actually up there saying your name, huh? Like, I mean, I guess he'd heard your stuff and everything, huh?
Yeah, Pac was a SIBO fan.
Oh.
Straight up.
Wow. It's just funny, man, because you never know who's listening to you. You know what I mean?
For real. When he first got the Outlaws, you know what I mean? When he introduced me to the Outlaws, he said, man, what was the first thing I did when I met y'all? They was like, man, that nigga gave us a CD, your Gas Chamber CD, and told us to get on some shit like this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. The thing about Pac, think about Pac. I'm sorry for interrupting you, but think about him. He had a lot of love for people. You know what I'm saying? It's just you wouldn't even know.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like of course, he had love for like a lot of Bay Area rappers and just people who thought he'd give you a chance. You know what I'm saying? But then Pac would be like on some other shit, like okay, I know about this, like I didn't know you know about this, some poetry, some Socrates stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's Pac. I think Pac was very conflicting. He was 45 in one sense, but he was 15 in another one. So he's kind of battling both his identities, I think. And him being a Gemini was also, there you go as well. So.
Oh yeah, two sides.
Right.
Man. Yeah, and that's obviously. So it was an honor to work, to be on that album, and you've done stuff with the Outlaws since. You had him on your the Till My Casket Drops album.
Yeah.
So
I had him on a few albums. I still mess with the Outlaws. They're my brothers, man. You know what I mean? I love them.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? we real tight together, you know.
Man, that's cool. That's good. Well, one thing I got to say about you, man, is you're a networker. I can tell that, man. I mean, you know, even back to West Coast Bad Boys 1, you know, you and P got down on a track, man.
Right. Yeah, P, man, he used to tell me I was his favorite rapper, you know what I mean? Like, for real, you know what I mean? And P was tight, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, when me and P hooked up, you know, that pretty much opened the doors for P. As far as the Bay Area, you know what I mean, and all that, you know what I mean?
Right.
California, period.
Well, if you remember, he was trying to sound like you for a little bit too, man.
Man, a lot of people was trying to sound like me, man, back then. You know?
Man.
A lot of people tried.
Well, you know, and what about that Criminals project, though, man? How did you feel about that with you and Selly Cell?
Criminals project. Oh, me and Selly Cell?
Yep, you Selly Cell and Jail Felony, I think it was.
Was Spice One on there?
Was it Spice One? I thought Sibo was on. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess that was something you weren't on. That's my bad, man. that's my fuck up. I'm like Criminals project.
Me and Selly Cell cool though.
Oh yeah, I know.
Him, that's my partner.
Yeah, it was actually. Are you guys thinking of maybe hooking up on some shit, like, you know, maybe a full album or something?
I don't know. You know, I'm busy working on my label and, you know, my artists, you know what I mean, and trying to reinvent everything right now. So I don't know. You know what I mean?
Tell me your plan for reinventing, because, you know, 20 years ago, like I said, I was in high school, you know, rolling around Oakland, going to East Oakland, going to Durant Square, you know, doing, you know, whatever, just being a kid. 20 years ago, it don't seem like 20 years ago. But the Bay Area rap, the golden era was from, you know, of course, 90, 92, 93 to 96, 97. What do you think of today's youngsters and their rap style? Because obviously they go through some of the experiences y'all went through, though, but, you know, a lot of things have changed. No social media, you know, the hustle game is a little more easier than it was back in the 90s, and just the way rap comes about, you know what I'm saying, now, and their experiences. What is your idea? What is your take on rap now, and what are you trying to get out of these new artists that you're working with on your label?
I'm saying rap, you know what I mean? Rap now has changed, you know what I mean? It's always going to change, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying now there's a lot of people in the game rapping gangster rap that ain't gangsters, you know what I mean?
Right.
And now, you know, in the 90s it was pretty much, you know, gangster rap was just everywhere. Now they got D-boy rap. You know, where everybody's a Birdman and everybody got $1 million. You know what I mean?
Right. But like I said, how you gonna get the $1 million? That's what I don't get. You know what I'm saying? See, back in the day, you could hustle.
They just talking about it.
They're just talking about it. But back in the day, you sold your sack, you did your hustle. That's how you got your $1 million. But now it's like how'd you get it? How'd you get your $1 million?
It just came to you. Well, you know, that's how kids want things now. They want things just given to them. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to work for it anymore.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? See, now you got to wait for a big label to grab you pretty much, or, you know, somebody to give you major exposure or promotions through a company, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, we just got in the car and went to every neighborhood and passed out CDs and flyers and posters, you know what I mean, and went city to city, you know, straight to the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? So,
word of mouth.
You know, they can't do that. They're not going to be accepted, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, you just try to do what we do, you wind up getting robbed and getting your chain took, and you know what I mean? Like, man, come on, man.
You ever lace these?
Different now.
You ever lace these kids, man? And I mean, how are they received by you? You know?
You say what?
Do you ever lace these kids, man, on some game? You know, like some of these young kids, and how do they receive you if you do?
Man, kids nowadays don't listen, man. I'm saying, you know, the ones that really come up under my structure that I've been involved with, you know, they listen, we lace them, we, you know, tell them what they got to do, what's best for them to do, you know what I mean, to get their record heard. And it's pretty much they got internet now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just a different ball game, man. You know, you ain't even got to go to a certain city to get on. You just got to tap into they online network and social media and all that old type of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, well, and that's and what's sad about that is anybody could be a rapper now. You know what I mean?
Everybody's a rapper right now.
Right. Right. Shit. Thinking about
You
bringing
know,
B Sick back out.
Motherfuckers recording records in their bathroom and shit. You know what I mean? So,
get a YouTube video. You good?
Ain't got no. Yeah, you know, we used to spend like shit. We was running through probably $15,000-$20,000 a month just on studio time. You know what I mean?
Man,
you know, recording big studios. Now you got a studio anywhere, in the closet, you know, in the garage. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
Kids will record on their phones, man. Shit is sick.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
And you know what, too? Like you said, that's a good point you made. Like, you know, you used to spend like $15,000-$20,000 in the studio, but back in the day, just the magic and the camaraderie of a song was more felt, because when you made a song, it's not like now where you put a data or a tape together, send it through a CD. Okay, I'm gonna feature on this song, but you know that artist wasn't in the studio when that other dude was making that song. Back in the day, it's like, okay, I'm calling Mac, I'm calling Pac, I'm calling Spice One, calling Silly Cell, I'm calling you. We all meeting here at this studio, and we're gonna do it that day. And you just felt it because you had the liquor, you had the weed going. It was like boom, boom, boom. Okay, knock it out, and that was it. But the song was felt more.
Exactly. Now you just email a track and email it back. You know what I mean? It's just,
yeah, it's true. You know, Mac,
crazy.
He brings up a good point, because there is no recording experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure there's a few songs you recorded that have memories behind them, you know what I'm saying, that didn't really necessarily come out in the recording. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, what did you record?
Yeah.
What did you record, man, that you had the most fun recording? Which track would you say?
Man, I had fun recording a lot of them tracks, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, we was on. You know what I'm saying? We was on. I mean, you know, my favorite time was with Pac, though. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean?
Right.
And let me ask you a little about what was the whole thing about him signing? Was you going to be on that One Nation album, or was you going to sign to his Machiavelli Records label? What was the whole thing with that?
Well, when I was, you know what I mean, we was riding. He had his drop 500. We was in Hollywood riding around and stuff. And I was like, man, you know, Death Row was doing so much, you know, they was so big, you know what I mean? I was like, man, I want to come over here to Death Row, you know what I mean? And, you know, fuck with y'all over here. He was like, nah, you don't want to come over here to Death Row. I want you to sign to my record label. You know what I mean? So he was trying to get his label and stuff together. You know what I mean? He wanted me to come over there with him.
Right. And when was the last time? It was the last time you saw Pac? Because I know you were locked up when you heard of his passing, untimely passing. When was the last time you actually saw him?
I was in and out. I was in and out the whole, like, I was going through it back there. You know what I mean? With this parole thing and everything. You know what I mean? And last time I really seen Pac was when we was in the studio recording. You know what I mean? Them records.
Wow.
You know, I used to talk to him a lot on the phone and stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
You know, we used to chop it up a lot. And, you know, he was just prepping me like, man, I'm getting a label together, man. I want you to come over here with me and the Outlaws. And, you know what I mean?
Right.
And by the time I can get out of prison, you know, he had passed.
Right.
Man. Wow. So that had to be fucked up, too, because you couldn't even make his funeral, obviously, being incarcerated. Oh, shit.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Man, that's... Yeah, Sugar overheard you guys talking, obviously.
And like I said, I'm trying to say, what do you think of that whole situation now with him and, you know, with that whole thing with Bone and going to NWA set and, you know, the whole thing with that, though, because, you know, just it's you know, it's West Coast history. So what's your take on that?
Man, shit, you know, it's like he did what he did.
Right.
He did what he did. It was fucked up what he did.
Oh yeah, running people over.
You know, I don't know. I don't know if these guys had, you know, was trying to kill him or whatnot. Because if they was trying to kill me, I'd have ran their ass over too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And backed over them and all that shit. So, I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I hear you.
It's too hard to really make a judgment, you know, if you're not there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
No shit. I ain't gonna let you gun me down. I'm gonna run your ass over.
I also want to ask you. I want to ask you as well. Have you ever thought about writing a book about your experiences? You know, just gang banging coming up and then being, you know, I think you have a lot of interesting stories.
Yeah, I got an autobiography. It's written.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
It's written right now, all the way up to the rap game. I was gonna make from the rap game on out the second book. You know what I mean? But I haven't published it yet. I haven't, but it's all written. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about to put it together.
Oh man!
Oh, wow.
So there's no release on that yet, though, huh?
No, it's not.
Oh.
But it's written.
Got to keep us posted.
I got in the gangs, the whole thing, man.
Right.
Wow.
It's there.
Well, I'd like to jump into another track, man. If we jump into "Wanna Be a G" off the Tales from the Crypt album.
Oh, that's what's up.
Oh, man. Only the best. So we'll be right back. We'll talk to you some more. Here's "Wanna Be a G."
Well, it's the motherfucking lunatic. Gotcha. Slipping on the block. Cocked a mini 14. Fuck the Glock. I put working like a G. I rat-a-tat first with them 223s. They want some G shit, so here's some G shit to get with. TWA and lows. Polo t-shirt. Khaki steel toes. And with the fat 50 caliber on my hip. Watch me handle some shit and get deep up in that ass. Quick to fire up a blunt. Hop out in your hood and put your ass in the trunk. Cause I'm down with that rat-a-tat-tat with the Mac 10. They fucked up when they let me out the fucking pen. Rehabilitation, no sense of even trying me. A threat to the world, a menace to society. Crime watch, got my face on TV. And I'm the one that lost a homie filming 4D. So step to this Biggie Tech 9. To your chest, wiki one time. As a Biggie blast through your spine. You better watch how you talk to me. Cause I'll be quick to deep see you in a coffin G. With more bounce to the motherfucking ounce. I still can shake, bake, and bring back an extra pound. And still down to the last round. Just hit the lock on this box. And I'll be there no matter what time. And gather up some suckers, punk motherfuckers. It's what I holler when that 50 caliber cat bucker. That's right, ain't a damn thing. Changed 22 years and I'm still in the same game. When niggas say G, nigga, what you mean when I say G? I mean no G. When niggas say G, nigga, what you mean when I say G? I mean no G. I got some hardcore niggas pulling up in a Ford Explorer, ready to get them up and go to war. So come off what you got. 417 shot Glocks ain't for one nigga drop. Been on the motherfucking one. I break them up with a fully loaded Tommy gun. It ain't done, cause now we coming for his nuts and his index finger. Then hand doing with the Nina. Took his set of gold things, locked him in his trunk, then blew up his drop stain. A neighborhood shocker lit up the whole block of the Desert Eagle hoes. Got them scared to sell they rocks. I'm giving up no shorts in my goddamn alley. I'm one of the fucking reasons that they call it Killer Cali. And I can give a fuck about what the PD think about the LOCO, CBO, straight OG, stomping his steel toes, plus down for the kill. So when that auto mag 44, Desert Eagle reload, break north, break south, break east, get the fuck out. I'm down for my count, 300 rounds, taking busters out. Nigga say G, nigga, what you mean when I say G? I mean no G.
Well, let's see. When I say G, I mean SIBO. Back in with SIBO in the building. So what's going on? What's going on with West Coast Mafia Records nowadays, man?
Oh man, we working, man. I got a new album coming out, man. The Mobfather Part 2. It's gonna come out in June. You know what I'm saying? Killer Tay is working on his album. We just working, man. We're trying to put the pieces of the puzzle back together, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And what is your take? What is your take on rap now? Since you're 20-something years in the game, you have to adapt to the new style of rap, not the old style. Try to cater to. Obviously, I mean, you sell to your genuine, the people who love you, but obviously now it's harder. Obviously I don't know why, but anyway, I'm just saying how do you cater to your audience when you're making a record now? Do you still take the little elements from the 90s and just kind of make it to a new formula of the 2015?
Well, the thing is now, you know what I mean, you got to be able to move with time. You can't be stuck in the 90s because the 90s was there. It's not the 90s no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
So you got to be able to still keep, you know, what you really was talking about, but you got to be able to converse to the new music that, you know what I mean, that people are listening to nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not necessarily saying you got to rap like these guys is rapping or whatever, because that's, you know, that's not what we do.
Right.
We still keep in the street. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
But we able to bounce around on these beats and, you know, get it right.
Well, I noticed
we can't hate on them.
I noticed listening to some of your newer stuff, man. You kind of sound a little more. Put me in mind of Corrupt.
You said what?
Kind of put me in mind of Corrupt on some of your newer stuff that I've heard.
Oh, is that right?
Which, you know, is actually good. Just the way you're rapping, man, it's different. You know, different kind of vibe, but it does.
You gotta be able. That's what I mean. You got to be able to move with time, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can't be stuck in the same flow. You got to be versatile with this music. You know, rap to the beat. You know what I mean?
So,
and I can't remember too. I remember it was on E40's. What album was that? It was an E40 CD, and I said, I don't know who it was. I was like, is that a SIBO?
Oh, get the 3-disc one that came out.
It might have been it was a block brochure. It was
block brochure, yeah.
It was one. Oh, it was the one. Track number 15. It was
Drive.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about,
I know
right?
the track you're talking
about.
Yeah.
It was on a block brochure, track number 15. Like, okay, doom, 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 doom.
Yeah, at first I didn't even know that was SIBO.
Okay, and I was like, it's SIBO. I mean, it was tight, but I was like, I didn't even know it was you.
Yeah, that's what I mean, man. You know, shit. You know, got to be able to go, man. You got to be able to go.
Right.
Can't be stuck.
That's true.
Yeah, I guess too. You got to change with time, but yet somehow keep your originality in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and what now did that Orca album that did drop, right?
Huh?
Orca, that album dropped, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What does that mean, man? Is that an acronym for something?
Huh?
Orca, is that an acronym?
I can't hear you.
Well, the Orca, the last album, is that an acronym? What does that mean?
Orca?
Yeah.
That's the killer whale.
Oh.
The killer whale of the ocean, man. You know, and I'm the killer whale of the hood. You know what I mean?
Okay. So that's what that means, is Orca.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the orca out here, man.
Wow. Man. That's a cool little reference.
You know? I'm not like the rest of these tunas out here, man. You know, tunas and these sharks, man. I'm the orca.
Having them all for dinner, huh? So, man, well, that's and that, I guess that's the main thing. Any like you said, Killa Tay's dropping, you're dropping some new shit, and that's pretty much what's going on with West Coast Mafia Records, huh?
Right.
Wow.
You know it, man. We're trying to get it up.
Man, well, that's
You know, I've been on these little vacations, man, so I had to come back, man, and get it right.
And these are now, is this from all the trouble you were in, or what? What was the reason for so many breaks, like where we didn't hear from you for a while?
Man, trouble, man. You know, guns, and I just came home from the federal penitentiary like 2 years ago.
Oh, fuck.
You know, so
man.
Yeah, I've been, going on my little vacations, man. You know, they say once you get one foot in, man, it's hard to get out of there, man. They want to keep reeling you back, man. They got a hook in you, man.
Yeah, that's an interesting question too, man. Do they fuck with you in there? I've actually heard like the COs, man, when you're sleeping, will make noises in the middle of the night to wake you guys up. Just little mind control bullshit they do to you guys in there.
Yeah, they do all type of weird shit, man. They try to fuck with your head,
Wow. That must be a whole new... It's interesting, though, because some people do really get institutionalized, man, where they can't survive outside of prison.
It get like that sometimes.
Huh.
It's like that, man. You know what I'm saying? When a motherfucker all he knows is the streets.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
it's just hard to leave it alone.
What keeps you
That's why
grounded,
know.
man? Obviously, you're still grounded. I said, what keeps you grounded, though? I mean, obviously, you got your music and whatnot, and you're not a total institutional puppet. You know what I mean?
Nah, I was a long time ago.
Right. But what
you grow, you get older, man. You got kids. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just, you know what I'm saying? Just gotta keep moving.
So it's things to live for, like family, music, things like that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. It's good to have.
Yeah.
So, but man, that's wow, crazy shit. You got anything for him, Mac Metro?
I'm good, man. I got all the answers I had to say. I just want to say thank you for coming on today. It's an honor to interview a West Coast pioneer. Classic artists as yourself that have been on many Bay Area classic records, and just thank you for.
I appreciate you guys having me.
Man, absolutely. And what you got any info you want anyone to know, man? Like where people can pick up your music, or if you want people to start following you, now's the time to spit all that out.
The best thing they could do is follow me on Instagram. Debo the Mobfather.
Okay, well, I'm gonna add you tonight then.
I post everything I'm doing. I post everything I'm doing on there. So they can keep up on what's going on. I got my album cover up there. Tour dates. I'm on tour right now. I'm in Kansas City right now.
Oh.
I'll be in Denver next weekend.
You ever come down to Vegas? Everybody?
That's the next question. You ever in Vegas?
Yeah, they trying to get me in Vegas, man. I think Vegas don't want I don't know, man. I think they've been cracking down on like that hardcore gangster rap.
You know what?
Like
It's a lot. It's a lot of that going on. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of that going on here because it's they want to protect a certain.
It's like they already fucked it up before I can even get to it.
Well, you know what, man, and that's the thing. People think Vegas is Sin City and anything goes, but it's actually very conservative and corporate out here, man.
Right.
It's crazy.
The thing about me, when I really have shows, it's not really no problems because I bring like the realest people out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like when you got these kids coming out and a bunch of kids coming out with no guidance, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring their OGs, their big homies out, and they're gonna make sure that it's right. You know what I mean? And it's not gonna be no problems. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We don't have them type of situations, man. When we do things, man, it's done right. Everybody have a good time. Everybody go home. You know what I mean? It's just like that's how we do it.
Right. No guns, no fights, nothing stupid.
Yeah, we don't need that. They already know what it is. They don't want none of that.
Right.
You feel me? It's these cats that they don't know that they try to pull that over on. You know what I'm saying? They know they can't do that with us.
Yeah. And but I'm sure occasionally somebody does somehow sneak in or get in. You know what I mean? And try to start some shit.
Man, not with us, because they ain't gonna make it out.
So they may make it in, but
they know not. Yeah, they know not to play them type of games with us.
Man, wow.
We well connected in these streets with all the real people. You know what I'm saying?
And you got a point about Vegas. Like I said, though, I was talking to a friend the other day. I've been in Vegas 20 years. And, Vegas really started to change, I guess, in the mid-2000s when all these corporate hotels started coming up in here, having these clubs. Because, back in the day, Death Row had, 662. It was a little spot here on Flamingo. All the homies used to come, but, they were cool about it. Stuff used to pop off, but it still was cool. But even like the mom and pop stuff, you know what I'm saying? The Tom and Jerry's and stuff like that. They regulate all that stuff. They don't want that no more. They want you to spend your money on the strip, but you charge $20 for a drink, and I ain't down for that no more.
Right.
So yeah, you right on that. So it started to change like that, and that's why Vegas is, it's still a great place to be. But you know what I'm saying, just the stuff we used to do is just not really, loud or conservative.
They want Celine Dion, not SIBO. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the only cowboy they want is Garth Brooks.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Garth Brooks.
You know what I'm saying?
Actually,
out of curiosity, man, I know cowboy is a street name, but how did you get such a name?
Well, really, they start calling me cowboy because I used to carry around the 6-shooters, these revolvers.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So they start calling me cowboy.
Oh, wow.
We're just gonna leave it at that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all we got to do. So anything else, man? Any last things you want to say before we roll, or?
Nah, just look out for that Mobfather 2, man. It's coming. You know, the album is done. We shooting videos. We trying to, we finna start posting these videos up.
Cool.
And Sibo the Mobfather, Instagram. You know what I mean? So.
Okay.
Make sure, you follow me.
And YouTube too. You got a YouTube channel which I'm actually subscribed to. So look for Sibo on YouTube. Subscribe to his channel, and comes up pretty quick. So, so definitely they can stay on your videos. So what we're gonna do, man, is again, I want to say thanks for spending time with us, man, and coming on. I know we started a little late, but
all good.
It is what it is. And the last two tracks we're gonna play by you, man, are Death Riders and No Warning Shots.
Right.
All right, man. Well, thanks again.
New album.
Absolutely. So we'll holler at you soon.
Man, appreciate you guys.
All right, man.
Take it easy.
No problem. You too. We'll talk to you
right.
soon. All right.
Hey.
All right.
Now that a nigga seeing money, shit, I can smile and laugh. I got 20s on my Bentley and I'm engaged in front of my pad. And I still be mugging through up the west side of my photo shoot. And got TVs, 20s, and DVDs in my photo coupe. Got a stash spot in the airbag for when the popo swoop. Stay mobbing on the killer roof with the blast like Pac did in Juice. I'm split proof with a bulletproof sipping gin and juice. Still mask with the men in blue. Stay strapped down with a Mac 10 or 2. Now how you wanna do it? We can get muddy or bloody. I'ma still count cash, talk trash, step in the middle street, whooping niggas ass. I'm westbound, crowned by 50 towns. That's how I do it. On your phone with your wife while you're getting beat down. That's how I do it. I'm a mastermind at crime and cause disaster with 1-9. Leave behind 17 bodies all shot in the head. These niggas thought it was over. Mobfather in the building. Hold me down, nigga. Now when the trigger off safety, ain't no talking. Watch till you approach, the dog might start barking. And he locked like a pit, with the beam on the tip. Hardest nigga you know, make him seem like a bitch. Play hard, get laid hard, flat and stiff. I won't blink, won't budge when the gas spit. Jump off in the Chevy, make it bounce like a mattress. Clips extended with killer bees that attack quick. Lock like a level 4 prison, no warning shots. Full of tattooed tears, cause they mourning a lot. The Teflon's on, it's a war in the city. Little niggas killing that just rose from a titty. Got money on my mind, drum on the bottom. You see me, it's too late, the nigga done, I got him. Finger on the trigger, hollow points in his core. Body on the stretcher, give rap for the more. Come on, come on.
I am all about, ain't no forfeits, ain't no time, no time. So shit, I'm a fan and shit. Get a whole block, we don't wanna stop. So dig up in the dirt, I'll hit you where it really hurts. You already know I put in work, clear the whole block.
Yeah. My family was full of panthers and black gorillas, dope fiends and drug dealers and max and killers. I was taught to roll slow, pull shotties on them bastards, then go and kick over the body in the casket. Fuck the world, dig down to my balls. Never thought twice to get down in the brawl. I'm a Southside lope, known for arms and hammers. Or in the kitchen with some coke and some arm and hammer. And these niggas swearing they real, claiming they OG. Never caught a body, never ran from the police. Now what type of nigga is that? A bitch nigga. As soon as he get caught with some crack, snitch nigga. And I can never be one of those. Shit, I got popped, went to the pen and bounced right back on my toes. Bag of bricks and a fresh 100 pack of them bows. Now I'm rich, bitch, lick nut sacks, nut toes.
You know what I am all about, ain't no forfeits, ain't no time, no time. So shit, I'm a fan and shit. Clear the whole block, we don't wanna stop. So dig up in the dirt, I'll hit you where it really hurts. You already know I put in work, clear the whole block. We know.
Big Ruger full of hollow points. Busters act tough till you got him at gunpoint. Look past the Rugers and Glock, you see the tech point. Ain't even in the projects yet, just at the checkpoint. Niggas won't war with the loc, get your throat cut like it's full of Jamaicans. The whole car smoked up. 100 round clip in the Mac, church bells ringing. Fully automatic 10, 4, 5 shells screaming. Hit a nigga up like, and we lay low while they put horns on your head or a halo. Depending on the set you from, who you play for. We run up and empty the clip off in your face, ho. Block gang massacres, give them what they ask for. Middle of the street, broad day with no mask on. Birds in the kitchen, loading choppers in the living room. Police hit the door, shit, we don't answer, we just send them through.
I am all about, ain't no forfeits, ain't no time, no time. So shit, I'm a fan and shit. Clear the whole block, we don't wanna stop. So dig up in the dirt, I'll hit you where it really hurts. You already know I put in work, clear the whole block, we don't wanna stop.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul.
Hip-hop bangers like 25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks, life.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on J&J.FM.
Hey, most people don't plan to fail, but a lot of people fail to plan, and it really don't have to be like that.
What you know about an IRA or a tax-deferred 401k? What you gotta pay to the government? Ever heard of a tax-exempt retirement? That's info most folks don't know. What you gonna do if you live too long? What you gonna do if you die too soon? Can your spouse afford the house? Will your family go bankrupt if you get sick? You got a plan in place to cover medical debt? I'm not talking about Advil. I'm speaking on long-term ill. You ever seen a bill from that home where Big Mama went to live? It's like $73,000 a year. How you gonna pay for that? 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 You work hard every day, but you really don't like it. You're looking at a retirement crisis. Got a good education, got a good job, got the age and the time, but still got robbed in 2008 when the market crashed. Wanna tell your boss to kiss your bus pass, but you can't cause you upside down and your savings on life support right now. Said you can't cause you upside down and your savings on life support right now. So you wake up in the morning and you put on your game face. Then you run out the house late, headed to the same place. On the bus like I'm stuck in your core like I'm stuck. What you need is a solution, more income and less confusion. What you gonna do, where you gonna go, who you gonna talk to get the info and get money? You can talk to me, you can talk to me. We got what you need, or you can join the team. Build yourself, then build your wealth by sharing what you learn with somebody else. Each one, teach one how money works. Stay compliant so nobody gets hurt.
Move like a union, be ambitious. We all independent, follow the system. Move like a union, be ambitious. We all independent, follow the system. Hey, this is Travis. This song was recorded to get your attention. I have some powerful financial information that you should hear. The things that you need to put in place for a solid financial foundation in case you live too long, die too soon, if you become disabled or need to go into a home, or if you simply need access to a tax-free supplemental retirement or emergency fund. We have the information to put these proper plans in place in case any of these things happen. Contact me at my email. That's TKEETONWFG@gmail.com. That's TKEETONWFG@gmail.com. Let's set up an appointment, sit down at the kitchen table or coffee shop somewhere. I'll show you the information. If you have the need and the means, let's get it done. Or if you're looking for a business with a great compensation plan and a proven system, you should join the team. I know this business isn't for everyone, but it's one of those rare situations where if we all follow the system, it can be a win for all involved. The companies win, the clients win, or the families win, the brokers win. We're entrepreneurs, we're our own bosses. Everyone is a broker. We can make good money and travel around the world on the company's dime. Let's at least try to do it.
At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, fakes at your fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fuck a buster and a bitch, I'm
or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
Straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scans. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts of
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do. So don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic like you already know. Get him, Jay!
We are anonymous. And if you don't know, you better ask somebody. My boy Maxwell Silverhammer and my bottom bitch Jerk Man will set you straight with some good all true shit and none of that shit that irks me. Hey Maxie baby, I still got them videos. You fill my cereal port perfectly. Bitch.
Back to the STIM Radio Show with the man behind the mic. Just found out that his partner over here dated his mom. STIM Radio, Maxwell Silverhammer.
Oh, goddamn. Wait a minute. Which band? Oh, Mac Metro?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, that would be interesting.
Yeah, look at he's like, yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah, I think my heart just like dropped. I've had like two or three surprises in the past like 3 hours now. Thanks a lot.
Sure.
Speaking of surprise, man, I didn't know how this night was going to turn out, honestly. I had this fucking white trash bus driver, stupid as fuck. Sounded like she had her teeth broken with a few iron rocking chairs. And, she kind of talked like this. Mm-hmm. And so she picks me up. And I'm like, all right, so we pick up we drop off this other lady. Then we have to pick somebody up over at, where was it? What's the hospital on Rainbow? Is that Mountain?
Spring Valley.
Spring Valley, that's right, over at Spring Valley. So pick this lady up there. Then her and that lady get talking about CPS and how to work around the CPS system. This is another white trash way to get money. They adopt kids now. They do foster care. And because she was talking about, I got 2 foster kids and they want to take the kids away. And so the other lady's telling her she's a social worker. Or was a social worker, so she's like giving her all kinds of tips and how she can get into the courts and get visitation rights and all kinds of other wild shit. So they're talking Jerry Springer talk, and finally I'm like, where the fuck are we? We were way north, man. We were over at Bonanza and Martin Luther King.
Maybe you had that look to you. She thought she should drop you off on Martin Luther King.
Why? Because I said I was going to be interviewing SIBO?
I think so. Maybe that was the case.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? And I said, why didn't you ask me if you weren't sure? She's like, well, my GPS isn't working. And I'm thinking, okay, I understand. You're white trash. And give you a propane tank,
how did she
you do
get
fine.
Dean Martin
computer,
all the way over
fucked.
there?
I don't
She's probably going to Dean Martin's old house.
Yeah, that's where she was headed.
Yeah, Northtown was popping back in the day. It was popping.
Maybe so. And she seemed old enough that she probably remembered those days, too.
So she was old enough someone you would date, then, is what you're saying.
I'd fuck her, but that's about it.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I went, just the other night, we all went over to an adult bookstore.
Uh-huh.
And we saw the perfect thing for you. If I would have had the cash, I would have picked it up. It was a blow-up granny doll. It was called Granny Gumby. Gummy Granny or something like that.
Oh, my birthday's in 4 months.
Yeah, I figured you would have liked it. Blow up your old bitch and have her suck on you with no teeth.
Yeah, bitch, come it. So, yeah, man, that was, and then I was like, well, why didn't you ask me where we're going? And she was like, well, you were texting. And I'm like, so what? I was texting.
Oh my God.
Fucking ask. It's not like I can't stop texting to tell you where to go, right? You know?
Well, maybe she thought you couldn't do two things at once. You know, you're blind, so the
Oh.
fact that you were texting took all. You know, you liked that one, didn't you?
That was good. It was just so right for the situation. Well, yeah, so dumbass white trash bitch finally gets me here about 7 o'clock. I'm texting Sibo going, hey man, just hang on, public transportation, you know, and he was cool about it and everything. And I'm like, oh fuck. You know, and I hate keeping guests. You know, the same way I hate for a guest to keep me hanging, I hate to keep a guest hanging. You know what I mean?
See, you had nothing to worry about. He didn't even know what the hell time to call in.
Well, it's all right. And then I texted him, but then he called in. We were having that too.
We're crossing back and forth.
But we got him. We got him in.
Yeah,
so
got it
fuck,
on.
He was there.
Got him in.
Hey, the main thing is he was there. You know what I'm saying? Which is
Interviews done. Got it in under their belt.
Yes, which is another thing. Okay, now we had that comatose guy I was supposed to have on last week, and now he tried to play Daddy of the Year because I called him out. I actually tagged him in the video that he was supposed to be in. You know, the show that he was supposed to be on. And
Yeah,
I
I saw that.
I was like, here's the show that Comatose bitched out on, but it still turned out pretty good. And so he
sent you an email back, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He was like, hey, man, you're entitled to your own opinion, but understand my kids were sick and my ex wouldn't take them. And nowadays my kids come first. And, you know, how did he put it? He said, my kids come first. And, you know, if I at least didn't bitch out on my kids, and that's my main thing. So it's like, oh, yeah, paint yourself as Daddy of the Year fucking award.
Well, maybe his kids were sick.
Well, maybe they were, but here's the thing. I looked at his page. He had a birthday bash on Saturday night.
So was it after that, or?
Well, that was after that, but guarantee he's at that motherfucker.
Well,
no problem.
when was the interview? I can't remember. Wasn't it?
Oh, that was Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yes.
So that gave him, what, 4 days?
That was
Kids
like
to get over it.
3 or
so.
4 days. Yeah,
I mean,
but
maybe possible.
I don't know. It's just it's just funny how some people try to pass themselves off as heroes because they got kids, and it's like, no, dude, you're still going to a party and you're still gonna fucking get drunk and
Well, that was
use
what,
drugs.
4 days later. So
Right.
yeah,
He ain't gonna miss his birthday now. Come on, man.
Yeah, it's a birthday
Come on, it's a
party.
birthday party, man.
Well, that's it. It was like it wasn't just a part. It was like he was gonna be performing and all this other shit.
Hey, man, gotta make that money, man.
Yeah. Well, you can't
Gotta
make
take care of the kids.
can't make it to an interview, to promote your shit.
They
you
need
know?
antibiotics or something.
Give a fuck about your interview, nigga.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
part.
he's like, fuck your interview. And my kids are laying here dying. I got baldy white boy over here telling me I got to get my ass on his interview.
That's you know what but that's how you promote your shit, man. It's part of your work. It's part of your job. I mean, push your music,
Put
right?
my shit on Instagram.
Yeah. Well, some of these guys, that's all they think it takes. It's like, oh, I got my shit on Facebook. I'm good. I don't have to do any work. I don't have to do anything. So, and that's it. It's just funny that I guess I don't get it because I don't have kids,
right?
Which I'm fucking glad of, and would not change that for the world. But I just don't.
And there's some kids right now that are very grateful.
Oh, I'm sure.
And they're waiting line up in heaven going, God damn, I'm happy he got his balls cut.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Jesus.
right. See, but that's it. You gotta be fucking. I guess my thing is, hey, at least I'm man enough to admit I didn't want kids.
Right.
Some people, they just have kids. Like there's somebody else, Jerkman, who was looking for a job a few weeks ago. Do you remember? That hit you up and come to find out they couldn't do it.
All right.
Well, I'm going through Facebook today and I find out that she's pregnant. And I'm like, okay, bitch.
Wait a minute, she doesn't already have 5 or something like that? Is
Yeah.
that the one?
Yeah, call white trash fucking.
So she got 6 now?
6
She popped out the Brady
kids
Bunch?
living in a trailer park. Yep. That's what's going on,
Wow.
man. So little fucking white trash armies being
Well,
created.
you know what's kind of messed up though? A long time ago, I mean, huge families were big. I mean, you had like 13 kids. My grandfather, his mother, he had 13 sisters and brothers.
Yeah, but they had farms and shit.
Yeah.
The kids earned their
To roam
keep.
on.
Now it's just like, kids are just to be had. It's like,
Well, someone's got to buy the new iPhones coming out. Got to pop some
yeah,
kids out.
and
to
it's
make
called it's called Mommy and Daddy with the welfare check is going to be buying the new iPhone. That's what's going to be buying the iPhone.
It's all right. And, it's crazy, man, how high school, like, the students or even like like parents. They're like, yeah, I got the new iPhone, I got an Xbox though, but I can't pay my white trash weekly rent.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
can't pay rent, can't pay fucking, but they got all the latest technological
well, you
devices.
heard Bulldog or whatever. What the fuck's his name again? I can't remember.
Pitbull.
Yeah, Bulldog, something like that.
Bulldog, Pitbull.
Who you talking about?
His new song about don't have enough money to pay up the rent, but I'm going out. I got nothing to go out and party at the club.
Oh, Pitbull. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's the whole mentality.
That's the mentality, But no, I just thought it was funny. It's like, okay, you don't, as my dad would say, you don't have two nickels to rub together, but you're fucking having kids. What the fuck's wrong with you?
We gonna make it happen.
There's got to be a
We
little.
go-
I
we
don't
gonna
know.
make it happen.
To me, there's got to be a little responsibility.
Well, if you have enough nowadays, you get your own private show on TLC or something.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, maybe
reality show.
Maybe that's what they're banking on. Like she gets to be the Coctomom or whatever the fuck that bitch was.
Octomom.
Yeah, you have to have.
You never hear anything about her anymore.
No, you don't. 2008 was her big year, and then after that, she's gone. So
she even posed in Playboy. I heard after she had like 18 inches of her stomach
all
cut
that
off.
stretch
It was all
marks.
stretched.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what did they take the stretch marks out?
Yeah, they actually cut them out. So I mean, cut the stomach.
Actually, Octomom not that bad.
I mean, I would have
She wasn't
fucked
that
her,
bad looking.
but that's
she
me.
wasn't. No, she really wasn't. But after she was stretched out pretty well there, though. I mean, damn.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's that's why I would think maybe not for Playboy purposes, but
well, for you it wouldn't
for
have
Maxwell
mattered.
purposes.
I mean, because hell, you get those old ladies and fuck the wrinkles. So
well, I don't care about that.
That's
shit.
what I'm saying. So you would have been like, give her some more Octo stuff.
Yeah. Oh, it wouldn't have bothered me at all. But and the good thing is, hey, there wouldn't be any kids coming out of me. So she would have just
once again, like those kids, like we said, kids are saying, "Thank God," we would end up little kid lampshades and shit. Yeah, see, he fucking laughs his ass off about it.
Just the way you put it. They're going to end up little kid lampshades. So, I don't know, man. I just think that there's some very irresponsible fucking parents, man, from what I see.
Oh, yeah, man. It is what it is. It's just, the more kids you have, man, the more relief you get and the more lazy you are. And
well, and then they hide behind their kids like, oh, hey, my kids come first. Yeah, okay, you're fucking parent of the year. Who else used to do that? Shell used to pull that shit all the time. Oh,
Shell?
my kids come first. Yeah, that's why.
Acid wash Shell?
Yeah, acid wash Shell. And she used to pull that shit all the time. Oh, my kids come first and blah, blah, blah. Kaylee used to pull that shit. You know how bad of a mom she was. I don't have to tell you.
Yeah, she sent me pictures of her boobies afterwards and wanted to suck my dick after you guys broke up. Remember?
Yeah, and then not even that bothered me.
I was like, oh, no. But you were trying to get me to do it.
Yeah, I was like, with that
He was
point,
like, yeah, go ahead, do it.
She's a nut bucket.
I want to sit in the room while you're
just toss off in her face and blow a thick one.
Well, you also thought it was funny when I told you she was decapitated. You laughed at that.
Oh, yeah.
Said she was in a bad wreck. I said, man, I got some bad news for you. Your ex was actually decapitated in a bus wreck. I was like, man, what a sick son of a bitch.
Hey, it was funny.
Yeah, see, he's laughing about it still.
No, but the thing that really, honestly, turned me off was that whole thing with her coming after when we broke up and she was coming to get the ring from me.
Yeah.
She brings her daughter, her 9-year-old daughter, to come, to break up with me,
right?
And has her take the ring. I'm
yeah,
like,
she actually had her pick up the ring. That's kind of sad.
Wow, you are a fucking sick bitch. That kind of fucked with me a little bit. I'm sorry.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah, because you didn't get to make the kid into a lampshade. Yeah, see, look at him giggling.
No, actually, you know what?
You liked her. She was a good kid.
That's what I'm saying. She was a good kid. And you feel bad because she's probably going to end up being a whore.
Just like her.
Yep.
Like her.
Yep, exactly. So, an irresponsible ass fucking piece of shit.
Well, I mean, she's got a role model. Look at the role model.
Well, that's
this
what I'm
is all
saying.
she has. Her dad is dead now.
Yeah, well.
Apparently shot himself, and after that,
I
the
would
mother.
too if that was my baby's
Well,
mom.
I remember, like I said, seeing on Facebook, she was harassing the fuck out of that poor guy.
Oh, yeah.
Then he blew his own head off, and then after that, she's like, "Oh, I miss him so much. I wish he." Yeah,
he was the
one
greatest
of those deals.
dad
yeah,
ever.
Greatest dad ever.
Hey,
and-
bro, you need to just go chill, dog. Don't mess with no women, dude. He's crazy. Yeah.
Hey, I've been good.
I know you have. You have.
He stuck to
Hey.
Tootsie Toes. He's doing
Hey,
good.
man, like I said, man.
You know what?
I stay in my lane, dude.
You know what? Actually,
Stay in lane.
Mac Petro, you were telling me about somebody yesterday that you're interested in, but you guys haven't really pushed it, and you haven't.
Yeah, it's just kind of like it's a mutual agreement for the mutual situation that we're both in right now.
Yeah,
so it kind of works.
And that works. That's my.
She around here, or?
Yeah, she
Huh?
is.
Yeah.
And she ain't from America. That's another good thing.
Wow, you struck it good there.
There you
Yeah,
go.
most of those are corrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's kind of like like we say, I know Jerkman messes with me about Tootsie Toes and says, well, that's a safe thing. And it's like, well,
it kind of is. That's what Mac's saying right now. It's safe for him.
But safe is good, man. Safe is good sometimes.
Never said it wasn't. Just saying that, hey, play it whatever way you like.
Oh, yeah.
If it's a safe spot, hey, stick to it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know what?
I mean, find out if it's a guy first, though, because I'm starting to.
Yeah, that's your. I'm waiting for the day that I actually do get to meet her, and then you find out it's a woman for real.
Once you shit though, if it is a fucking dude,
I would. I'd be shocked
because I'm gonna laugh my ass off. That told you, motherfucker.
I'd be shocked. Oh man, but I don't know. It works for me. It's almost one of those things where you almost regret telling people, anything, because you're like, man, maybe I should just savor this for myself, because otherwise, then people start throwing expectations on you. Well, have you done this?
That always happens with everything in life.
I know. That's why you probably don't want to say anything. It's like even with you, Mac Metro. Careful who you tell about this girl, because then people are gonna be like, "Well, so what?"
If he's comfortable with it, what does he care?
Yeah, I'm to a point now. She's like. She's real safe. I get it. I get it. She's like, I'm sorry I haven't added you to Facebook. I was like, I don't give a shit. I don't even want to see your Facebook page. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, probably better, huh?
It is. I don't care. I don't care. I get to see you every day online. I'm so sick of that damn page. I really am.
What, Facebook?
Yeah.
Actually, our friend Blackbird.
Who?
You remember
my name?
You remember Jamie?
Jamie who? Fox?
No.
He's horrible. I don't know what's worse, the damn Mayweather-Pacquiao fight or the national anthem.
the one that used to work at Target, man, when we were in college. Remember we used to hang out with her and her roommate?
Yeah, Max. Like,
dude, I got a good memory, dude, but I can't go back that far of random people. I mean, people that
Actually, you suggested her as a friend, I think.
Jamie who?
I'm not going to say her last name on the air.
Here, I'll turn both your mics down real fast. Ready? Go ahead. Say it. There we go.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, I can't.
Come on, man. That was our dog, man. We used to hang out with her, man. She was cool. That was our friend from back then. Remember?
That was your friend.
You were friend. Actually, you introduced me to her. Remember?
I did.
Yeah.
Maybe he just met her as an acquaintance, and you hit it off better with her than he did.
Like he remembers 99.9% of everything.
Oh, I know.
Except the criminal stuff today. But I'm like 99.1, and that 0.9 ain't coming in right now.
Well, man, I mean,
Jamie under. It's coming back to me now.
We used to do a lot
yeah.
with her, man. We went to the Safari Club back when it was the Safari Club.
Yeah, I think it's coming back now.
We went to movies.
Yeah,
we did a lot of shit together, man.
Yeah, that's right.
So
where is she now?
Well, anyway, she's. This is interesting because this kind of goes with Jerkman's situation. Well, not situation, but remember how you said somebody didn't like the fact you were getting too sappy on Facebook?
Yeah.
Well, I guess her boyfriend was, kind of that way, like, showing that he's really into her and that he really loves her and all this other kind of shit.
Right.
And she was like, "Why do you have to do that? Why do you?" And he told her, "Look, you're too closed up emotionally, and I don't think I can deal with you. I think that might be a deal breaker." So I guess she got on Facebook and she's like, she tagged him. She's like, "I don't usually do this."
So she was trying to make it right for him, right?
Right, exactly. But I guess my thing is, women, be happy you have a man that cares about you and doesn't care about showing it and is plenty proud to show it.
Because a lot of women want that, and then when they get it, sometimes they shun it.
It's like, well, what's the alternative? The guy that fucking kicks your teeth down your throat? I mean,
who doesn't like that? Who doesn't like to have their teeth kicked down their fucking throat?
A lot of women seem to like
be
that.
Be called a bitch, pissed on in the shower. Oh, that was me doing that.
Yeah, it's like I said. I hate him and I hate
trademark.
Yeah, I hate him but I date him. Exactly right.
Yeah, exactly. That's wow. But
that was a shocker for you, wasn't it?
Oh man, like I said, man, I've had 2 shockers in the last 3 hours, and then SIBO coming through. Me talking to SIBO,
right.
With a 6-shooter.
Like you can say,
shoot me with your 6-shooter.
I've interviewed SIBO. You can actually say that now, man.
Yeah.
Like, man, that was my interview.
And if you don't remember, just go back and watch a YouTube video.
Yeah, it's always going to be in YouTube.
Yeah.
So. But, I mean, because I had an ex that was like that, too. That was always, "Oh, you're getting too sappy. You're a pain in the ass."
And which one was that?
Oh, that's the one who's now.
Okay, I remember. Yeah,
who's now
Koala.
separated and living in Northern.
On her way to a happy life.
A happy life in Northern California.
That would have been your ass, motherfucker.
Thank God.
Would have been your ass. You would have sat out there playing with My Little Ponies and shit by yourself.
Yeah, in Denver.
Yeah.
all
Oh, Denver. He said, I said Northern. I thought you said Northern California, not Northern Colorado.
No, she moved to Northern California, man.
And that's where she banged that guy that one time before she came back to him. And,
Oh, no, that was Southern California, man.
well, it's California. And then he
California
politely
love,
said,
man.
I'm sorry, honey. I was wrong. Fuck you, asshole. See ya.
Yeah, well, you live and learn. You try to be that.
Sometimes,
You try to be that.
You live and learn. Yeah.
You try to be that good guy. But I think my new prerequisite will be, if I get a woman who doesn't appreciate the fact that I show that I love her, then we can't do it, man.
We shouldn't, because if they can't appreciate that, or they can't show the affection back, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're not feeling the same thing they're telling you they're feeling.
Exactly. See, yeah, that's just where I was going. God
Yeah.
damn it! You probably have my bell pack, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I don't know where it's at right now.
Ding ding.
I see some cream puffs over here, though.
What?
Cream puffs?
What are that?
Oh, actually, my honey brought me some dinner. There's macaroni and cheese and stuff in
it's
there.
macaroni and cheese. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
I thought
Macaroni and
some cream
cheese
puffs.
and
That's what I'm
well, that's
saying.
the outside of the thing, but it's macaroni and cheese and nuggets. That's what she told me. I didn't open it up and look yet.
Oh, okay. Man, so yeah, that's the thing. I mean, obviously, if you got somebody who doesn't, share that same thing or can't come around to that, then it's like, man, I can't roll with that.
When they can't, there's something fucking wrong. I mean, because if a woman really loves a man, they show it. Bottom
They show
line,
it,
they
yeah.
do.
It's just the energy. You get tired of dealing with it. You got enough energy dealing with your own damn life.
Yeah, exactly. Now you got another person and you're going, oh, fuck.
I can't do it. I just can't.
Yep. That's why this situation for me is plenty good, plenty safe.
And Gummy Granny would have been good for you to have something to fuck.
Gummy Granny.
Well, Jerkman, I
don't even want to ask what the gummy parts are.
Oh, it was a blow-up doll, and it had these. It actually had teeth that you could pull out of it.
Oh, they came out?
And then you could put them back in.
Oh,
I would think Gummy Granny would be another thing. Nothing in her mouth. Gummy Granny.
Like a pussy?
No, that's her mouth. No
That may be
teeth,
gummy, too.
Wow, it's like swampland, man.
I'm sure it was. Oh, the picture was. And it was so funny because on the front of it, you can see her tits hanging down to her kneecaps, right? She has this big old belly sticking out, but she has on these little black garter belt thing, and on the back to make it even more sexy. When you turn it around, she was hodling down with her walker.
Oh, it has a walker?
She had a walker.
Oh shit!
In the picture, and it's like, oh wow,
damn, that sounds hot.
Oh yeah, I know it does. That's what I said, man. If I'd had the money, you would have had Gummy Granny home, banging her later on.
I got a pretty good imagination, though, man. I really don't need those kind of things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it just would have been funny as hell.
Oh, it would have been funny as hell, of course. So, Jerkman, I believe it is time for our little segment we were going to do.
Yeah, we're like way off from it.
What
but,
time is it?
It's you want to wait till next week because it's actually 8:45.
I'll be here tomorrow. Oh no, I won't be here tomorrow. I got LVB&M. But
We'll do it. Remember, we'll do it Monday, so we'll do it.
I mean Wednesday.
Oh, you want to do it Wednesday? We can do Wednesday. All right.
Or you want to do it next month?
Because I thought we were going to hit it to on Mondays, but I guess it doesn't really matter a day, right?
I guess it doesn't really matter.
All right. Well, we'll figure it out.
See how we're feeling.
Yeah.
Man. But I won't. I will not be here tomorrow, man.
Would you want to use that one I put up there earlier today? I saw you tag in it.
Oh yeah. That's a good one, man.
I kept it on the page, so
I was like, hey, we got to talk about this one. So, but fuck, man. Yeah, that's it's crazy. It's Monday. It doesn't even.
So
feel...
have you heard from her?
From who?
Tootsie Toes.
Let's see. 3 days ago, it was her birthday. I heard from her on her birthday, which was last Thursday.
Did you send her any online birthday presents so you can get her a cup of coffee or something from fucking Starbucks
No,
or whatever?
I didn't do all that, man.
She's not a Facebook friend of yours, is she?
No.
Good, she's not. That's great.
Well, see,
don't care.
That's it. That's what makes it so good.
I'll look and I won't say anything.
Right. Exactly. It's like there's nothing there to make me go, who's that? Who you
Experience Project, she has a picture up there, but it's so far back and fuzzy, you can't make out what the fuck she is. Whether it's a he, she, or she, he, or, I don't know. I just can't. It's so fucking far back.
I don't know. Well, hey, it's fun.
I don't know.
Fun to, we just talk and,
have your fun.
We do our thing.
That's all that matters.
She commented on some shit that I wrote, and, that's it, man.
And what did she say?
Oh, just like I was bitching the other day about people on there, how fucking some of them are very socially retarded. And she was like, yeah,
I think you have something to say every damn day.
Oh, I do.
Yeah,
every day.
Some of these last ones, I'm like, God, you used to put up some ones that were just like conversation. Now they're all just fucking mean and nasty shit.
Yeah, it's random shit.
I know. You're like, what the fuck? Where'd this come from?
Where'd this come from?
I'm getting older, man.
I told you. Nursing home, beat the fucking shit is what's your future.
Yeah, you need, like, I don't know, a lot of care, dude. I don't know.
Oh, he's going to get a lot of care. They're going to hold the pedal over his head, shit on his fucking forehead, fart on him, punch him in his testicles.
But see, this is being channeled differently because you remember back in the day, man, you guys have even said I'm gotten more patient than I used to be.
Yeah, but I think you're showing it in different frustrations.
ways.
Yeah, now you're getting more boisterous on fucking grossness and violence.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, because I'm older, I'm wise.
You know what? Okay, I'll wait 4 more minutes for that cheeseburger. Get home to Facebook. You motherfuckers should all be chopped and shit and fucking feed the goddamn alligators.
That's what I say, okay? And I don't give a shit. Hell with hell you damn say.
So don't ever say hi to me on Facebook again, bitch. You're like, Jesus Christ.
I will slam your ass.
By the way, I saw what's it called?
I'm tired of these whole motherfuckers.
Wheels That Fail. There's a show called Wheels That Fail. It's all about automotive, people doing fucked up things in cars and, and G Motors likes it. So,
Wheels That Fail, huh? Those are my cars the last 2 or 3 years.
yeah, it should have just showed you breaking down, man.
Wheels That Fail.
No, but the show Wheels That Fail, it's all kinds of different people doing crazy shit on the roads and whatever. But they had one guy who was at a drive-in, and he's pissed off because, guess why? They put cheese on his burger when he didn't want it. So, dude, he's yelling at the bitch. And, dude, I was laughing my ass off. He was like, cheese with... He says, I asked for a hamburger, not a cheeseburger, a hamburger. Do you ever do anything competent?
And it was the first time he took it back to her instead of saying, hey, you put cheese, can you correct this? He just freaked the fuck out.
Oh, yeah, he just freaked the fuck out. I was laughing my ass
Reality TV,
off.
that's why. They just have to beef it up.
Hey, somebody... You know what? I want my money, goddammit, because somebody must have seen me at some point.
Oh, yeah.
And emulated me.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know what? We need to make this kind of character for the drive-in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know? Because that's something I would do.
Oh, yeah, I know. 4 fucking minutes waiting at McDonald's, and this guy's ready to fucking burn the place down.
Hey, man, I was thinking, what kind of watch you got? You got a Spectre Gadget watch there?
Oh, yeah, it's one of those,
it's
the gear. It
his
kicks in my
Comlink,
phone.
man.
And
Dr. Cloggle comes in. I'm
got 10 minutes left in the show.
Next time, Gadget. Next time. Actually, it's his Comlink, man, to talk to Kit,
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Does everything. Except for the portal's too small to fuck.
You can't fuck your watch, huh? It's a crotch watch.
Yeah.
You need.
How much time we have? 10 minutes?
Yeah.
About a little,
about a little less than that.
Okay, well, anyway, since this last time we're going to talk about it, right?
Okay, go for it.
We're going to talk about the whole. Since everybody talk about it, we're going to talk for the last 10 minutes.
The
today.
fight?
The fight.
Okay.
Since everybody wants to know, okay, we got to get it in, okay?
Okay.
So, what is your take on the Mayweather Pacquiao fight that happened Saturday in Las Vegas, Nevada?
Okay, now first of all,
I don't know. I'm $100 richer. I didn't spend it to see the damn thing.
yeah, I didn't either. But this is what I thought was funny is like, all right, they keep saying the economy's bad, whatever. Then how come they were charging what the fuck they were charging and people were paying what
Because
the fuck they were
people
paying?
will pay for entertainment, gambling, alcohol. They don't care.
And pussy.
So obviously they have the money for it. But
Well, no, I tried telling you this before. They'll go sell anything to get the fucking money, whether they have it or not. You think that everybody's just rolling in cash. No. A lot of those people probably went out and did that, probably sold and pawned some shit they had. You go look at the pawn stores, they're probably filled with shit right now.
Maybe. I mean,
Oh yeah, I'm not paying my rent this month. I'm gonna watch the fight.
That's probably a lot of what happened. Yeah.
That's. But as far as the fight part goes, I was actually surprised that Pacquiao wasn't told to throw the fight, or one of them. You know what I'm saying?
What does it matter? Pacquiao Mayweather walked away with $180 million no matter what.
Well, that's it. That's what I'm saying.
So
why
who
not?
fucking cared who won? They made $1 billion freaking dollars.
See, that what they should have done is they should have had Pacquiao win, and then they'd want a rematch. You know what I'm saying?
They already want a rematch.
So without Pacquiao's win or not.
So another 10 years from now, when they're in their walkers, we'll come out with fucking another fight of the century or fight of the world.
Yep.
It'll be a couple months from now. Watch.
No, it won't be that soon.
No.
They never do it that soon.
Well, like I said, Mayweather says his last fight is going to be in September because he said he wants to retire. So maybe his last fight will be another Pacquiao, and then he'll run out from the season.
I don't know. I think because it's not going to be soon enough for everybody to recover and want to go out and spend the money. I really don't think so. Everybody was pissed off at the fight. They were saying it looked fake, it looked rigged.
That's funny.
Yeah.
They went and spent all that money on that fight, and then now they're pissed off at it. Like,
well, what did you think was going to happen?
Well,
do you actually think they were going to walk away happy?
So either way, they spent. That's even funnier.
People like to be pissed.
They spent money to be mad.
Yeah.
Wow, dude. And again, the economy's bad.
And people come to Las Vegas, spend thousands of dollars on hotel rooms,
And lose their money.
Lose their money in gambling.
See, that's what I'm saying. They must have the cash somewhere. Where are they getting this money?
Well, I'm not sure
Everybody has it. I mean, it's just that, you know, I mean, you look around, you saw Andre Agassi, you saw Tom Brady, you saw Magic Johnson. These people have millions and billions of dollars. So these people are at the fight, you know what I mean? Or...
Yeah.
And all the pay-per-views, you know, those people got together. If they didn't have the money, everybody get together and put a pool in to fucking sit at the same house. Shit like
That's
that.
true. Yeah, there were a lot of pay-per-view pools going on. So people were putting money in.
Yeah, I spent $20, $15 on beer and $5 for gas. That's all I spent.
That's cool. That works.
You went to someone's house and watched it?
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing. You know, people, when they want something, they'll take away from food. They'll take away from rent. They'll take away from fucking water. Oh, I'll catch it up next month.
Amazing. You know, people, the things they need, they don't bother.
They needed to see that. That is the fight of the fucking world. It'll never happen again.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yellowstone's going to blow up. We're all dead soon.
But, hey, Pacquiao and fucking Mayweather are going to fight, and that's...
And they did.
That's all we had to know.
And it was well worth it.
Yeah.
Well, Mayweather, like I said, if anybody watched the Mayweather fight the last 10 years, all he did was play defense. He wasn't an offensive fighter. So what he did was game plan. He's smart. He's not going to go out there and attack Pacquiao because he's the one that needs to. He that already has the belt. Pacquiao need to come at him. So he did what he had to do.
So he's a dancer. He dances.
Well, he was protecting his legacy. I mean, he's not going to sit up there and fight him. Why? He's going to sit up there, collect his check, and just do what he's been doing the past 10 years, being a defensive fighter.
Wow.
Because if he goes after him, he might get knocked out, and then boom, there it is.
Man, that's. I'm just glad I wasn't anywhere near that shit.
No, I didn't go anywhere near the strip. I looked at it, I said hello, and I said bye-bye. I was on a 215. I saw it, and I said, see you later.
You know, that ticket they gave me actually went up to $12,000. And I don't know what it was right before it ended, because it went up the more the price went. So last time I looked at it, I think I looked at it and told you it was about $12,000. I never even bothered. I didn't even want to. A ticket wasn't worth me to go down to fucking town, go through that bullshit. No.
Damn.
Sit next to. Yeah, because it was a seat.
Oh yeah,
with,
tell who you're supposed to sit next to.
Diddy, P Diddy, Puffy Combs.
Hey.
There you go, man.
But hey, man, you probably get some stock of Ciroc. You know what I mean?
I don't like boxing. I sure as fuck don't want to go downtown during all that. You know, and what the fuck am I going to say to P Diddy anyhow, or whatever the fuck he's going by? So to me, it was a waste.
It's an after party, man.
Yeah, that's what. The after party is the other part was part of it. But what the hell am I going to do? Walk around and
be like, yo,
I had time to spend with my kids. You know, yo, baby, I'd rather be home with my kids and shit because they was sick.
I knew you were going there.
Actually, they were sick, so I'm not lying.
Well, no, it's just funny that this particular guy tried to pass himself off as Daddy of the Year when he's Mr. fucking horrorcore rapper. You know, go out and party and do drugs. But hey, he didn't. These kids come first.
What time's your bus come tonight?
9.
Okay, so we'll get you out of here now because they're probably riding around all over town. You may have to call them.
We better go these dumb motherfuckers, right? Well, shit. Anyway, bitches, I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
And I'm Mac Metro.
I'm GJ saved a whole shitload of cash not gone to the fucking fight, Jerkman. And that's the story there, bitches. See ya.
Show.